Welcome back to Teanomix, where we help you optimize your life with tea. So in this episode, we're going to talk about that one thing that we should avoid putting inside our tea. Now, I'm guessing more than 90% of the people are doing this right now whenever they're drinking tea outside or just ordering it through any milk tea shops or any tea shops really. And that one thing which I'm talking about is sugar. A lot of people add sugar inside the drinks because, well, it makes the whole experience a lot more sweet, enjoyable. What you're really doing is masking the real flavor of the tea itself. It's being a bit disrespectful since you're not really going to get to know it. You're really missing out on the real character and personality of the tea when you mask it with any other ingredients. I would always recommend just drinking tea purely by itself. And I'm also aware that a lot of people grew up just having sugar tea their entire lives. So it's become a normal way of consuming the plant. It's also very prevalent in the tea industry as well. They will let you put sugar inside your drinks. A lot of brands actually use additional layer of ingredients to mask the real quality of the tea. Most brands are trying to maximize the profits, so they're not going to get the best top shelf, top grade tea. It wouldn't make economical sense. So by adding anything on top of it, you're masking the real quality. So if you order tea with toppings or with any sweeteners, then you're really not going to get to know that tea 100%. And I understand certain teas like the black or green tea can be kind of strong, bitter, or even astringent at times. So that's why adding some sugar may help. But again, adding sugar will actually lead to more problems down the line than good, especially if you're a regular tea drinker. As we all know, sugar can lead to insulin resistance, and that will eventually lead to type 2 diabetes. So if you want to save yourself all that medical fee and hassle of having to go to the hospital somewhere down the line, try avoiding sugar inside your tea. By having too much sugar inside your drink, you're actually asking for a roller coaster of blood sugar rides. So you're gonna get a lot of highs, but also the lows. Now, a lot of people add sugar to their drinks because they feel like it's giving them a much more energized shot. But that kind of energy is not actually as clean as just drinking tea by itself. I would say it's more synthetic. You're actually gonna have a deeper fall, a stronger dip, that withdrawal. The more you have sugar inside your tea, the more you're going to crave for it. It becomes a dependent loop that will only cause more problems. By adding sugar, you're also defeating the whole point of drinking tea itself, which is to help heal, optimize, and supercharge your well-being. You're actually introducing more inflammation and oxidative stress to your body. When you're getting too much sugar inside your body and it's not being converted into energy due to insulin resistance, it's only just going to become waste and trash floating and circulating inside your body. That's when you start to feel a lot more irritable, grumpy. You're getting like the energy lows. You may even experience mood swings or brain fog, a lot of undesirable conditions. Once again, by adding sugar, you're actually getting in the way of letting tea work its magic on healing you. The nutritious compounds found inside tea like catechins, polyphenols, and just a lot of antioxidants are not fully absorbed when you add sugar inside your drink. So why get in the way? Why actually pay for something and not get it, if you get what I mean? Good tea in general does not need any kind of sweetener, any kind of masking. And sure, it can be a bit challenging to make the transition to just drinking pure tea itself, but it can be done. I would avoid green or black if they are too strong. There's a lot of naturally sweet teas out there. You can try the jasmine, which is naturally sweet, or even white. You can start with those. You can also try some oolongs, which can be fruity or even nutty. There are definitely alternatives out there. You just gotta find one that works for you. You will definitely adapt like you always have with anything over a period of time. Trust the process and be patient. If you really have to sweeten your drink a bit more, add a bit of maybe honey or stevia, just not white sugar itself. Again, you want to start cutting down on it gradually so you're less dependent. The more sugar you add inside your body, the more you're gonna piss it off. It's going to lead to cellular dysfunction. It's only going to lead to more problems than good, okay? I would say that trade-off is definitely not worth it just to have a more sweetened experience. And if you want to avoid having blood sugar crashes, an inflamed body, then cut out the sugar. Your future you will thank you for it. A lot of people are trapped in that dopamine fix that they get from this caffeine and sugar high. So you definitely want to avoid getting yourself trapped inside this kind of consumption behavior. All right, and that's all for now. I hope you found this one helpful. I know this one may be a bit controversial and triggering for some of you who are already used to drinking their tea with sugar. I mean, I would even go to say that you should avoid adding milk or even fruits inside your drink. Just drink tea purely for what it is. Enjoy its purest essence. And that's how you really unlock all of its nutrients that it can bring. So yeah, I hope you found this one helpful. Share this with someone who you think might find this beneficial. I'm your host from Teanomix, and see you on the next one.